Good morning. I'm live on Twitch. So today's impromptu chill broadcast is a little strange. There's going to be a big update for Fallout 76 today, this morning. The servers are going to go down at 7 o'clock Pacific time. No. The servers are going to go down soon. I forget when they're going to go down. 7 o'clock Pacific time, I think. 7, 8, 9, 10. 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific time. So that gives me an hour and a half to live stream. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get ready for the 76 live stream today. And I need to get ready for it by removing all of my friend requests in Fallout 76. Now, this is a multiplayer social game, but counterintuitively, you have to remove all your friend requests to improve performance. This was verified by Juicehead, who did a video about it. I haven't tested it myself yet because I have, I have a lot. I've got like 1,000 friend requests, and to go through each one and remove them manually would just be an enormous amount of work, which I've never done to date. So I'm going to do that now. While I'm removing all of my friends manually one by one, because of course there's no remove all or ignore all command for Fallout 76. So instead we're going to do it one by one. While I'm doing that, I figure we'll watch A Boy and His Dog. A Boy and His Dog is a 1975 black comedy sci-fi movie, post-apocalyptic movie that inspired the Fallout franchise. You'll see a lot of things in the movie that you'll recognize from the Fallout franchise, including a dog named Dogmeat. And I'm not going to take that movie seriously. We're not going to sit there and really watch it. I just need something going on in the background to distract myself while I'm manually removing each and every one of these friend requests, which is why I'm live streaming as well, because I'll have the chat so I can talk to all of you. I'm trying to just, I've got the chat so I can talk with you. I've got the movie going on the live stream. I've got my cigar. This is what we're doing. So let's get into it, and hopefully we can get this done before the server goes down so that I have a good live stream tonight. All right, one moment, and I'll start the movie. Okay, so that's The Boy and His Dog. It's starting. I'll be talking over it. So if you just want to watch the movie without me talking over it, you might want to just Google it, because it is available on YouTube. That's what I'm watching it for. If you want to watch it without my commentary, Google it. But for this broadcast, I'm going to be talking over it while I remove all of my friends, all of my friend requests. Officer Hottie says, "Good morning, Ox. Finally cut a live stream. Thanks for all the quality content. You are indeed welcome." Joe44 says, "Is Admiral warming up to you?" Yeah, Ox, yes. It didn't take very long. Admiral has become a fast friend of Oxhorn in the program, so we're all good. This will be interesting. I've always wanted to watch A Boy and His Dog. It's not a happy movie. It's, post-apocalyptic. Oh, and it takes place in 4 years, 4 or 5 years from now. So that'll be fun.
World War III. Hot and cold. Lasted from...
Hold. Female. Rover pack has her. 125 yards. Solo. Waiting to move in. 75 yards.
So as you can see, I've already gone through A. It took me maybe 20 minutes to get through A. And after I finished A, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to share this wonderful experience with my community on Twitch. So that's what I'm doing right now. Let's get through B. Ignore. And you see the little lag that happens after each command? I think this is communicating... Wow, there's a lot of streaming in this movie. The communication between my computer and the Fallout 76 server trying to access the database of all my friends is, I believe, what's causing a lot of the lag. Wow. Ooh, violent. Oh. Man, this is a violent movie for 1975. Although I think movies were more violent back then, weren't they? I don't know. All right, here we go, one at a time. And a big hitch. There we go. You see the little Pip-Boy guy speed up as soon as the server catches up to the command. Watch, he's walking normally. I ignore the friend invite. Freeze. Oh, there we go. Isn't that lovely? Well, maybe this will get better as we get through B's.
You're still constantly
Dark Side
overreacting.
Guy
I have
says, what, you've
absolutely
never
no
seen a boy and
idea
his
I've
dog?
managed to
No, I've
keep
never
you
seen
alive
it.
so long.
Nessier says, Ox, have you seen the Exo 1 plans?
And I wouldn't bother going down in there.
On the
unless
White
your
Spring
tastes
production
changed
vendor, I
radically.
have,
They left
but
an
I
ugly
haven't
mess.
purchased them because I don't want
I
to have
said they
to
left a
craft
mess.
the
I heard you.
jetpack. I want the mod.
The poor swine. All my directives go completely unregarded. Sometimes you're just as ignorant as any other common rover. One indication of a female and all is caution to the wind. The eyes glaze, the glands swell, and the brain freezes.
I can't see a thing in there. Smell it.
No, I thought you were doing all the scouting today, Vic.
Damn it, Blood. Don't give me a hard time. Smell it.
It's clean.
Grizz says, only in the B's. Yeah, I know. I'm only in the B's. It's going to take me a while to get out of the B's. Yeah, this is why I wear the hat. My hair is a mess this morning. What are you watching? Says the Big TK. We're watching A Boy and His Dog. This is the movie that inspired the Fallout franchise. It's not a one-for-one plot, but we do find some elements in the movie that are reminiscent. For example, at one point in the movie, the main character slanders the telepathic dog in the video by calling him dog meat. So that's where they got the name dog meat.
Ain't that a shame? Hell, they didn't have to cut her. She could have been used 2 or 3 more times.
War is hell.
All right, run it again.
You're so funny when you're sexually frustrated.
I'm funny enough to kick you upside the butt.
Sexually
I said
frustrated.
fine, and I ain't kidding.
One does not say ain't, Albert. Simply say, I'm not kidding.
Fine, dog meat. And stop calling me Albert.
Oh, you would stone a poor defenseless animal, wouldn't you? Yes,
Okay,
I can
we're
tell
in
that you would. I
C's
can
now.
tell by your short breath and your disgusting, aggressive behavior that you would. And that's because you're not a nice person, Albert.
So the
You're
dog
not
in
a
this
nice
movie,
person
his
at
name
all.
is Blood, and apparently he's telepathic. I'm assuming because of the nuclear radiation. Dogs are now telepathic in this universe, I guess. Okay, the B's were much shorter. The A's were really long. Maybe this won't take as long as I thought. Maybe I've just been doing a lot of complaining for no good reason.
Do I gawk at you when you're working? I'll locate a female if there is one. You go look for food.
Why is he locating a female? Soul Survivor says A and S will be the longest. Yeah, I believe it. I tried to do this in-game, but there's no ignore friend in-game. The only... Whoops, why did it move to mute? There we go. This menu is very different. In the game, there's no ignore friend invite. There's only mute, block for session, and block player. I don't want to block people. I mean, it's not their fault that
I
Fallout
detect no
76
living female
can't
person
handle the
within my
friend
range,
request.
sir. I have
So
sniffed
I'm
and
just
I have
ignoring the
cast,
friend
and I
invite,
have a
hoping that
negative
they'll fix
reading.
the issue in the
However,
future.
I'd be delighted
And,
to tell you a suggestive story if you think that would help.
Maybe they can try again sometime.
Pass, fuzzy butt.
A cautious young fellow named Lodge had seatbelts installed in his Dodge. When his date was strapped in, he committed a sin without even leaving the garage. That's clever, isn't it?
Let's see. From March 1953 to June...
Oh, Albert, you have all the cranial capacity of a canary. Now, I'm going to recount these events of historical significance once again. Now, please try to assimilate them this time. World War III, hot and cold, lasted from June 1950 to March 1983, when the Vatican Armistice was signed between the Eastern and Western blocs, a total of 33 years. Is this too fast for you?
No, I'm right with you.
Oh, good. Now, World War IV lasted 5 days, just long enough for the final missiles to leave their silos on both sides. What's left here where once were homes and families and warm hearths.
Come on, Pete. Would you get off my back, you mad dog?
Now, only desolation, civilization lies smothered and decaying under an ocean of mud belonging to anyone who's strong enough to dig and fight and take it for his own. God, that's dramatic. I like that. So, spread about us, the city of Phoenix, Arizona, where in 2006, 18-odd years ago, you managed to come into the world and we became associates. Now, let's hear that back. Now, let's run through the modern presidents.
What good's all this history crap gonna do me?
Just do the presidents.
Oh, God. Eisenhower, Truman Eisenhower, Kennedy, Johnson, Nixon, Ford, Kennedy.
Your continued narrow-minded refusal to believe in over the hill is possibly costing us a better life, you know.
Over the hill, my ass.
Well, when do we start looking for it again?
As soon as I get my heart started.
I mean, let's stop
I know
procrastinating.
what you mean.
and-
Over the hill where the deer and the antelope play, and it's warm and clean, and we can relax and have fun. And they grow food right out of the ground. How do you like
All
that?
right, my son
type
woke
thing?
up.
It's
He wanted
called
something to
farming.
drink, and
Oh,
I
I
put on
believe They
Netflix
also
for
have a
him.
great crop.
He's cuddling the
clothes,
cat. We got a
guns,
cat. That's
gorgeous
right. I forgot to
chicks.
tell you.
Yeah, tell me
We've
how you
got
saw the whole
Admiral,
wonderful
the
thing in your
dog,
baby
and then my
blues.
wife got
Never
a cat
said I
named
saw it. I
it
said I heard
Chowder.
about it.
And
So we've got
from
Chowder the
From
cat.
whom?
He's
And
been
you know
hanging
from
out in
whom.
my office all morning. But now
And
that my
who
boy
the
is
hell's
awake,
gonna
he's going
believe
to
a
spend
police
time with
dog?
Gavin. He loves my boy. All right, hopefully the movie hasn't been too crass or anything. I actually haven't looked up the reviews. I don't know if it's really bad or not. It's on YouTube. I assume it's
I'm
going to be
sorry,
okay. Nothing
bud.
too scary.
I believe you about over the hill. Hell, I believe anything you tell me. And even if we don't know for sure, it's worth checking on, right? Right?
Whatever you say.
And we will go, just like I promised. Right now, I'm hungry and I want to get laid. So find me abroad and we'll go to the promised land.
That's what you always say.
I know, but
Okay,
I
so
mean
that's
it
what this movie's about. Great.
Find me a chick and we'll go.
I'm hungry.
So am I. Well, I'll tell you what, you go find a chick and I'll hustle us up some food.
Okay, we're into
I'm
D
hungry.
now.
You already said that, goddammit, and I just said...
I can't do good work when I'm hungry.
You ain't pulling that crap on me again. And you can shove that part about how you lost the ability to hunt for food when you learned how to talk. Oh, hell, all you're good for is finding hard, stringy scumbags that are just liable to cut off my goddamn...
No food, no females.
Okay, you just sit there on your fuzzy butt while I do all the goddamn work. But I'll tell you one goddamn thing. You better do some practicing. It's been 6 weeks since I've been late. And it sure as hell ain't been that long since you ate. By God, it damn well made
So
me
wait a
if we
minute.
don't start
Does the
producing.
dog find women? Is that the plot? Like the dog is telepathic and can reach out to women and bring them to the guy? Is that how this movie goes? What is this? Whoa. It's a convoy, ladies and gents. A human-powered convoy. Oh, and there's a hole in the ground. What are they doing there? Still on D.
Hey, take your suckers, get that dirt out of there.
Must be something special. They got the whole bunch.
You get up and get in that hole.
Jay McKibe says, is it supposed to be the man having mental issues thinking the dog talks back, or does the dog really talk?
Or you ain't
I don't know.
gonna get up.
Maybe that'll become more clear as the video continues. Ooh, Murder! Ah, horrible.
I wonder why they hang around him.
Probably just charisma.
Stay there! Easy!
I wonder what they're digging for. Okay, things are becoming a little more snappy. We're in E. Look at that. I'm going through it a little bit quicker. You see that? As my friends go away, the game is becoming a tad more responsive. We're into E's now. Who knows? Maybe we'll get through this within the next 30 minutes. Brunto for the win says, took me a while to find the chat in this weird streaming platform. Haha, good day, Ox. You know, the funny thing is, I did Twitch long before I ever did streaming on YouTube. But now that I've been streaming on YouTube for as long as I have, I find the Twitch interface to be very strange. I agree with you there. Big Al says, when do we get to the part of the movie where we meet Harold? I don't know how closely the story of a boy and his dog follows the Fallout franchise. We'll see, I suppose.
I don't know. Checked out Crackerjack to here.
Two-Bit Owl says, only in a
Like you
Bethesda
just
game
might
does
do.
the friend list make your game
Maybe.
lag. Right, but to be fair to Bethesda, there are very few players that are going to have the problem that I have. I mean, I have like over 1,000 friend invites from people. The problem with this system is that it doesn't give you the opportunity to like block yourself from all friend invites. Like if you wanted to be a social hermit, which I do sometimes, there's no option for that. It just puts a list of every single person who asked you for a friend into your game, and you now have to manually go through each one and ignore and accept. So there needs to be a better tool set to ignore all, accept all, or have some sort of, filter so that you're not constantly bombarded with friend invites.
Place ought to be loaded. Get it out of there.
We're into F now.
Might work.
Hear me?
We'll wait like we always do.
Brunto says, note to self, adding Oxhorn to friends is the first thing I do when I get to camp. Oh, great. This is basic maintenance for me. I'll have to keep doing this. Smoked Rainbow says, hey Ox, when can we expect a new Fallout 2 vid? Man, I just did a new Fallout 2 video on Sunday. I did a video on Broken Hills. I hope you didn't miss it. Because I'm not going to do another Fallout vid for at least a week. Or Fallout 2 vid for at least a week. Fallout 2 is really hard to make videos about as each location becomes more and more complicated. So,
Let him go.
Oh, shut up. Keep running.
He's got some guts. Now dig in there. Get out of there and guard that wagon.
why are they digging? Like, what's the reason for the digging?
Run, boy.
Uranium ore, maybe?
Come back anytime, though.
Uranium fever.
Dig, you suckers.
That's our boy. Put out the cheese.
Cheese? Oh, are they using a woman to sort of lure him in?
What do you
Is
want
that
to do tonight?
the idea?
Oh, it doesn't really matter to me. Whatever you like to do, Al. Vic.
Well, now that we're loaded, I guess we could hit the turf.
Yes, we could do that.
Well, if you'd rather
No,
not.
no. That'd be fine.
All right, I'm in H.
We could probably...
Ooh, almost to I.
A little popcorn.
I just hope I can do it before the server goes down for maintenance.
match. Good.
Dasmead says,
Put
"Hi Ox, how are
water
you and the
there.
family doing? Playing a
getting
bit of
wet
Fallout
there, move 'em
76
over.
at the moment. Don't worry, you won't get a
Goes to rust
request.
fast.
I'm on PS4. Working on my possum badges. Any tips?
Grabbing toad, you moved my
No,
stuff
man, I
over.
don't have any tips. I still have a lot of
is he?
possum badges to
We
do.
don't
I
want no
guess my
trouble
only tip
tonight.
would be to track as many as you can, so that you know when you're achieving some of the steps. Loot every
One
bear
less
you
spot.
see
You're
too,
gonna
because
wake
there's
up
a
with a
collector
crowd
badge
around
for
you.
bears that you can find. Soul Survivor says, still an hour before maintenance. You'll finish, Ox. We're cheering for you. Thanks. I really hope this improves my performance so that my live stream today is going to be okay. It feels like it's getting snappier.
What
Look at
about
that.
the
It's
mic?
going faster.
He ain't no
We're into
mutt.
J.
You want to see the movies or don't you?
Peaches.
How the hell am I supposed to know that?
You can read, can't you?
Ready and Miss says, oh
Peaches
snap,
for
I've
the
never been able to catch your Fallout
dog.
streams. I
Man,
didn't know you
beats are
did
better for
stream
him
this
anyway.
early. I typically don't, but I'm only streaming because I have to do this in order to get my machine working correctly so that I can live stream Fallout 76 later today. And I figured if I have to suffer through this, I could
I
bring
want
you along with
popcorn.
me, right?
You said we'd get some. Come on, Albert, buy me some popcorn.
I'm tapped. You can live without it.
K.
You're just being an ass.
You remember that next time you want to call me Albert.
Big Al says, I feel like W to Z
I
will
hope
fly
the next
by.
time
I
you
hope
play
so.
with yourself, you go blind.
I'm going to have to do this every time I log in. Just purge all of the friend invites I've got before I log in every time to improve performance. What have we got? Uh-oh, burlesque. This is bad for streaming. Although I'm on Twitch, right? It's okay on Twitch. Although it's not a game. I don't know how seedy it can get. I mean, it's a 1975 post-apocalyptic movie,
Come on,
and we've
let's
got a
sit
girl
down,
in a
bud.
bikini. That was like scandalous for the time, right? I don't know. Smoked Rainbow says, I'll be dropping by when you stream later. Thanks, Smoked.
Put your ass over there. I want to sit there.
How can you enjoy a show without popcorn?
Oh, it's a movie. Sorry, when the movie scene is over, I don't know how much I can get away with on Twitch. We're seeing a lot of bare legs. There's some dirty feet on the beach. I'm trying to describe what's happened in this film. It's not
All right,
much.
tight boy. I'd watch the master at work.
So far, we're okay. The dog is begging. He's trying to get popcorn from someone sitting next to him. And now
Charity is a thing of the past.
yeah, the person just moved. Oh, this guy's holding a bottom. Oh my goodness, holding a bare bottom. Ah, that's crazy. Okay, now in the movie they're burning something. They're angry. It's a mob.
There's a female in here.
Oh, the dog is picking up a female.
You're a nut.
I tell you, she's in here.
Okay, I think it's safe.
Where? Where is she?
Wait a minute. Come on out here. I want to talk to you.
Okay, so the dog detected a woman in the theater, and now they're going off to find her.
Lion egg sucker ought to kick your tail up around your ears. You expect me to believe that you can whip her and there ain't no other dog in the whole joint that's caught her yet?
Now, you forget my infallibility, Albert. That's foolish.
No, I didn't forget. I just don't believe it. Where is she?
Knock it off!
We got violence.
How can I see the picture?
This is a horrifying post-apocalypse.
Get him out of here!
Oh,
Take
romance!
that
No!
dog!
It was a passionate embrace. We can't have a passionate embrace.
Okay, all right, I was dumb.
Not on
You
YouTube.
taught me all I know. I believe everything you say.
Okay, I think the passionate embrace is over. Now there's just a melee. There's a big fight. All right.
That wasn't her, was it? Come on, she might get away. I'll buy you the popcorn.
You need to set a macro, Ox. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. Plus, I don't know if macros are against the terms of service for this game. Last thing I want to do is get banned for having a macro to delete all my friends in Fallout 76. Man. It's horrifying.
Bottom line. You're a brain with an educated nose, and there's no other canine in your class.
She's dressed like a solo wearing a knit cap.
So that's the plot. He's trying to find a woman. That's it. And he's got a dog who can sniff her out. Really? 2-Bit Owl says, I just found another jetpack mod for the XO1 in the Enclave bunker. Jealous? Yes, I am jealous. I've been going there every single day to try and find one. I have yet to find one. Jason Ultimate says, here's all my bits. I'm freaking poor on Twitch. Here's to you, though. Thank you very much, Jason. I do appreciate it.
Where's the kid? He's spending the night with Johnny Lambert.
Oh, it's another embrace. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, it's even kissing. Oh. Oh, phew. Man, too many embraces in this 1975 movie. Oh, and he's touching shoulder. I'm glad I turned it off. We got some bare shoulder in the chat, ladies and gents. Oh, this is just horrifying. When will the bare shoulder end? This graphic movie. Goodness gracious. Hurry up. I don't want to see any more shoulder skin. Have some decency, 1975. It's not showing the screen. Right now it's focusing on the guy's face, and so I don't know what's on the screen. If we've got any more of that bare shoulder, well, I mean, YouTube decency standards, I can't have that. Okay. Oh! Put your shirt back on, man. Ooh! And the guy who was touching the bare shoulder just got shot. Okay.
Look what I found.
I think that might be over.
Okay, which way'd she go?
To the right.
Fallout PCS says, thank you for keeping us safe from the graphic debauchery of 70s post-apocalyptic cinema, Ox. You're indeed welcome. Well, that's my job here. I don't want you guys to see anything that'll be damaging. Permanently scarring here on YouTube. I mean, it's just... We live in a strange time. But not as strange as 1975. I can tell you that so far. All right, this dog's name is Blood. He's telepathic. He can speak to the boy, and apparently together they hunt for women, which are rare in this world. Let's see how far we can get in this movie before I flush my friends list here. Notice that the Vault Boy animation is no longer lagging. That's true. Hey, check that out. You're right. We're getting through it, ladies and gents. This might be the answer. Oh, God, I hope so.
Broad.
We're in the middle of P.
She's in there
We're about to
with
get
the
to Q.
They're not in there now. She's alone.
Screamers. Damn it. When the hell am I gonna nail her in there?
Simple. Stop shaking like a leaf and go do it.
Wow, and we're already into R. Look at this. I'm just whipping through them now. Oh, thank
Sure
God.
it's
I think we
clean.
finally solved our lag issue.
Albert, have I ever lied to you?
Ash says, how long has he been streaming? Not long, maybe 30 minutes. 31 minutes, exactly. I feel like it took me that long just to get through A at the beginning here, but now I'm all the way to R. Maybe it's a combination of there being a whole lot of A's, and it's much faster getting through each person now that I'm getting through them all. You're right, the Pip-Boy and the Rabbit guy are no longer lagging. Stacy says, hey, Oxhorn, question about Fallout 2. If the Chosen One is using the same Pip-Boy as the Vault Dweller, why isn't the location of Vault 13 shown on the map section? Ooh, clever. I don't know. You'd think he'd have a map of Northern California if he's using the same Pip-Boy that the original Vault Dweller used. It's a good question. I don't know if they talked about that. Grano Salas says, wow, so you're finally going through these? Yeah. Here we are in S. I had a viewer tell me that S was going to be a long one. We'll see. What the heck, man? Okay, were those boobies? I think those were boobies. Ah, doggone it. Well, at least I'm on Twitch. Oh! We got. I caught it in time for the bear butt. We don't have any bear butt here, so we'll just continue through. Man, I didn't expect this. It's on YouTube. I figured, hey, if it's going to be on YouTube, you know, it's going to be fine. Watch, I publish this. I upload this to YouTube, and I'll get demonetized or something because it's got some bare boobs. What is this guy doing? The main character of this movie is a peeping Tom? What is he doing? Okay, I think it's over. All right, she's in her lingerie now, but lingerie is still a little bit too scandalous. He just kidnapped her. Why did he kidnap her?
I'm gonna go over there, and I'm gonna get one of them mats. You make one move off there, and I'll shoot your leg right out from under you. And you'll still get it, except you'll be without a leg.
Jeez. The sounds were like he pulls out a gun and she's in the middle of dressing and he pulls out a gun and tells her to sit on a mat. Aw, man. Okay, this was a mistake. I didn't realize this movie was going to be as awful as it apparently is so far.
Well, what are you looking at?
What's your name?
Vic.
Vic what?
Just Vic.
Well, then what are your mother's and father's names?
Boy, are you a dumb broad.
Weird. Why you gotta be so mean,
I
Vic?
told you to stop looking at me like that or I'll bust your teeth out.
See, here's the problem. I think
get
he's got a
that
bit of a
stuff off.
conscience. Or maybe not. Whoa, what are you doing? Hey. You keep them clothes on, all right? Put the gun away, Vic. You're doing nasty things here.
What's your name?
Quilla June Holmes.
Quilla June Holmes?
Name.
It's not.
It's quite a
My
name.
mother says it's not that unusual back in Oklahoma.
Know where your folks come from?
Before the war.
You must be pretty old by now.
Okay, we're into T's.
They are, but they're okay, I guess.
This one better. Now what?
Rover pack, 23 strong. They got the building surrounded.
Great. Some other mutt must have smelled her in the theater.
Who are you talking to?
Him.
The dog?
Give them the girl.
We dig in and stand them off.
They don't know about us. Just give them the girl. Let's get out of here.
We stay. Now, you got any helpful suggestions?
So dogs can hunt down
Yes,
women?
pull up your pants, Romeo.
This movie is so weird. Post-apocalyptic dogs can hunt down
Won't you
women
listen to reason?
and speak telepathically to
There's
men?
too many of them for us. You're gonna get us all shut up. You damn fool. Only one way out of here. Boxed in. That's no good. Out there in the big room. That's the place. What? Oh, Jesus. They'll probably come down the ladder.
Would you talk to
A
strangers?
good clear shut up, will you?
All right, well, we're all the way to T's. Oh, look, we're almost at you.
Now, if we can get one down to his heat and have to give him up a little. Shut up!
Ah. Grasdell says, if it weren't for a boy and his dog, we'd never have dog meat in Fallout. It's very true.
Lovely odds we're up against, aren't they?
You were right. Let's set up for him.
And I'm right about this simpering female.
Forget that. Now, how do you figure the fight?
Simpering female? What is with this dog? He hates women. All right, so we've got some post-apocalyptic raiders. They're also hunting the female. W. Oh man, we zipped through U. Look at this. Oh, it's so responsive. Look at how responsive this is. Boom. 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 Oh man, it's a new game for me. We're in X's. Ladies and gents, we're in X's. It's not dipping below 60 FPS at all anymore, says Hamburger. Yeah. Well, we'll have to test it when we get into the game. What's going on?
She's moving again.
Ooh, that's a vicious canine. Dog meets namesake. Is that it? Is that it? We did it! Ladies and gentlemen, we did it! It took us 40 minutes. It took us 40 minutes and maybe what, another 15 by myself before the stream, getting through A's. 40 minutes, but we did it, ladies and gents. Let's head into the game to see exactly how it's helped or not. I think it's going to help. If we get any hitching... unknown error. Hold on a second, I'm getting an unknown error
Good
here.
or bad first?
Bad.
All right, they didn't come down the ladder as I anticipated, and since they've found other ways in, we've lost the element of surprise. There's no way we can handle them.
And the good.
Let's try this
Let the seven
again.
dwarfs have Snow White, and we can get out of here with all our parts.
Over my dead body.
They're working on that right now.
There we go.
Screamers. Where? I don't hear them. Oh, what would everyone do if they heard one right now?
Run like a son of a bitch.
Is that how they run?
Uh-huh.
It's worth a try.
Ooh. Is that a howl or an alarm? I can't tell. Okay. Zipping out. What? Oh, we made it. Look at this. FPS. No hitches yet. Oh, this might be it. Ooh, gunfight over the woman. Let's go on a test. Let's run. Let's force the game to load as many textures as possible. Solid F. Look at that, 60. Oh, it's beautiful, buttery 60. Up 58, 59. Yeah. 59. Oh, look at this. It's so much better. How about jumping? Usually I get hitching while jumping.
Get out of the way.
What's going on in there?
Go on, Vic. Don't stick your empty head up there.
Wait,
Will you shut her
didn't
up?
he just try to like sexually assault her a moment ago and now she's crawling all over him? Man, logic. Female logic in 1975 movies doesn't make any sense. You tried to rape me, but now you're my hero. Okay.
Be gone. What do you see?
They are win.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Give a whole sack full of potatoes to see the look on their face.
I'm so happy. It feels like months since I've been able to play this game without any hitches. Oh, it's beautiful.
Come on, let's get the hell out of here.
They might still be out there. Just pull back a little. Real daylight, and then we'll see.
Well, I'm getting a lot of firecracker berry. I need some resin if I'm going to craft up some.
Stupid Nick. You wanna run into one?
Did he call her a stupid nit?
Combat? You wait till you see one of them. I don't know. I just know you stay away from me.
Oh, plastic. Oh, I might as well get all sorts of plastic while I'm here. Salt shaker.
You're dead. Green dead.
Is he still like threatening her life? And she's okay with it?
Real thing. Move.
One move and you're dead. Oh, my hero. I will take all the plastic and all the metal.
Where are you? By the boiler. The insulation might help.
What are we doing, Vic? What is it? What are we running?
Shut up and hang on to it.
Hurry it up.
Cat meat. I can make myself some
Help me up there.
chops. Cat chops.
Yeah, this'll do.
What is that noise? Is that like his female radar? The dog's female radar? I sense a female nearby. So stupid, I'm sorry.
No, I mattress
That's
in here.
so dumb.
Screamer certainly wouldn't want to be
Oh.
confined.
Uh,
Tell this to keep its hands to itself. Maybe somebody else he can hear.
my spidey sense is telling me that something graphic is about to happen in this movie.
Somewhat of a windfall, I'd say.
Catch anything yet?
We're all right so far.
Be able to tell when they leave?
Yes, I'll be able to tell. If they leave.
Just take it easy. It's gonna be all right.
Yeah, I need more blackberry if I'm going to create some disease cure. There we go.
Handle it. Oh, yes, Massa Mick, I can handle it.
Look at this. It's like a completely different game. I'm so happy. Oh, uh-oh. Hey, he tried to rape you at gunpoint. Don't you get any ideas in your head? What's wrong with... Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, you're just so young and handsome, and I know you tried to rape me at gunpoint, but I just can't help myself being in this shed with you and the dog. I just can't restrain my feminine wiles. Look at this. This is ridiculous, even for a post-apocalypse. Okay, hold on a second here. I don't know what's gonna happen. I gotta take precautions. Uh-oh. No. Too much. There we go. Let's skip forward a little bit. 15 minutes.
You're awfully smart.
No, they're still at it. Like 5 minutes into the movie, they're still at it. Okay, let's get out of the... Wow, 10 minutes into the movie, they're still at it.
It's actually alive. Told me so.
Okay, how about let's get out of this bed scene?
You know you here. It's a good way to get that other leg broke.
You stop this instant, Albert.
Dick.
There we go.
All right. Dick, please, not... Please, stop a minute, please.
All right, we're in the desert now. I think we're safe. No more scandalous things going on there that make perfect sense.
I don't know what to say to how to make you understand that you're not thinking clearly. You can't go down there and ever hope to come back. She knows it.
Hey!
Down under cake solos, enough rover packs are rated.
Well, I fear that we missed a bit of the plot. I hope you weren't following along.
Have the
I
defenses
don't
up and
think it's going to
catch
make
you
much
in the
sense
What the
now.
hell do you care? I was saying you'd be better off without me anyway.
Oh, forget about it, Dick. Let her go. Let's look for over the hill. I'm tired of me. Find it. Another partner somewhere. Whatever you do, don't follow her down there.
I've got to, Bud. I've got to.
Hasn't it occurred to you how convenient this whole operation has been? How easy she was to spot and follow, and how she cooperated. Just think about
Swedish
it,
says,
Vic,
why is
instead
this
of walking
movie
around
even
here,
on?
God knows what-
Well, we were deleting all of my friends, which of course was, fascinating Twitch cinema. And we had that on as sort of background information while we got through the friends list. It only took us 40 minutes. Not too bad. Oh, did they
We've been
find a
together
vault?
A long time, good and bad, but this could be the worst. I'm scared. I'm scared you won't come back, and I'll have to find some rover to take me on. You know, most rovers are in packs now. And I'm not that young anymore. And I'll miss you, Pig.
Ooh, it's a vault.
I'll really miss you.
Vault 69. Yeah, so far, if the movie's to be
Try to get
believed,
back
that's what
to
it
you
is.
if I can. We wait.
For a while. Then, over the hill.
Okay, let's go make some disease cure. Where's my camp? Oh, I walked pretty far. Here we go. See if we can get any more resin along the way.
Carry yourself.
Do my best.
Catch up with you.
Sure. So long.
55, I think that's the lowest it's gotten so far. 55 FPS. There we go. I think we got plenty of blackberry, plenty of firecracker berry. Let's go craft some disease cure. That's an awkward sound effect. 1970s sound effects in sci-fi movies. Love it. What? Oh, pharmacist. Right. Hey. Oh, and I could only do one. Man.
And with these terrifying sounds of primeval savagery, we close the committee's presentation of Sound Tours into the Past.
Is that Arlington?
Chapter 3, Africa, the Dark Continent. Chapter 4, Alaska. Michael, yellow reference. A malfunction, level 10, pump section 6.
What?
Repeat, yellow reference. We often despise what is most conspicuous. Another
Oh.
helpful hint from the committee.
Okay, it's a guy being bathed. We don't have to worry about that. It's a guy being bathed. Whoa, what is this? Why are they all wearing, like, mime makeup? I should have really been following along. I'm lost. I have no idea what's going on in this film now.
The town is the teacher of the man. Another helpful hint from the committee's almanac. It is exactly 10 a.m. on this Wednesday, June 29, year of our Lord 143. The committee has decided on whether it will be fair and warmer. Section G is today's workforce.
What the heck?
Chicken salad.
$192, I think that's okay. Sell some of my explosives.
Sitting in awards and punishment session. Committee to all. Attendance. discretionary. 1 hour. Repeat. 1 hour.
By the way, a lot of my stuff sold. Check out my caps. I've got 5,325. I think I only had around 2,000 when you last saw me broadcast. A lot of my stuff sold, which is pretty great. Okay.
Shall bear her likeness and inscription to be complete.
Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the broadcast. Hold on a second.
Michael.
Okay. Well, thanks for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. I wanted to have some company while I went through that. I managed to get through my entire friends list, and it looks like it worked. Don't understand it, but apparently if you have too many friends or pending friend requests in Fallout 76, it can negatively impact your performance pretty significantly. But we've been running around for about 10 minutes after removing all of our friends, and we've been getting a pretty solid 60 FPS. I think the lowest it dipped down to was 50 FPS, and that's when I was running around looting stuff. A lot of textures loading in, so I'm pretty excited. The servers are going to be coming down in about 30 minutes for them to do a patch, the patch 9.7 or something like that. But anyway, when they get back, we're going to have a brand new event and a new place to explore in the basement of Arctech Pharma. Is that what it's called? Arctos Pharma? So that's the plan. When the servers come back online, we're going to do a live stream on YouTube for Arctos Pharma, get this event out of the way, explore all of the new content, and that'll be it for the day. I've got new lore videos planned for tomorrow. I'm going to do an episode of Obra Dinn tomorrow. Then we're going to do a 76 lore video on Welch the day after that, and more 76 lore videos this week. I'm still working on Broken Steel. Never fear, we're going to get that done. I'm waiting for my composer to finish the song that I'm going to do for the opening, and I'm also trying to record more footage for Broken Steel to get that done. Thanks for joining this impromptu stream. I hope it was fun despite all of the hiccups. I'm going to try and edit the stream to see if we can remove any of the boobies that might have came on screen during during the video before I publish it to YouTube. But anyway, thanks again for joining me, and I'll see you for the Arctos Pharma live stream at around 10 o'clock Pacific time, my time. That's when the servers should come on back online. Follow me on Twitter. I'll announce on Twitter when I'm going to be doing the live stream of Fallout 76 so that you don't miss it. Anyway, thanks again for joining, and I'll see you all very soon for another Fallout 76 live stream.